Okay, so for the last month or so, I've been fantasizing about buying an electric bike. I don't know why, other than I wanted an electric bike. It started off with scooters, but then I decided I wanted something you could pedal, so I could pretend like I'm exercising. So, well, I found a few that I like. Some that are, very nice, long distance. And when I say long distance, I mean with pedal assist, you get somewhere around 100 miles out of a single charge. Not that I've ever ridden 100 miles in a day, but even when I was an avid cyclist, I think the most I read on any given day was maybe 12 miles. And that was around an off-road single track. Pardon me. So, I was out at my storage unit the other day, and I have two bicycles. Neither one of them have been ridden in years. One is an old mountain bike that I bought in 1997. Still love it. It just, I've gotten older and fatter, and it's become more painful to ride. And the other one is this one, which I bought a few years ago, somewhere probably around 2012, 2013, specifically for this kind of riding. Just kind of commuting on sidewalks, riding around, maybe riding up to the store, going places that are 3 to 5 miles away without having to drive. I didn't ride this one a whole lot because, let me pull over here and I'll show you. It is no suspension, which is fine. I grew up riding bikes with no suspension. I am that old. But, let me tilt this down. The front tire is extremely thin. It's almost race bike thin. So you do feel the road a lot. And not only that, but the seat that came on it was definitely not built for someone of my structure. So fast forward a few years, and I actually used to live right up the trail over here to the left, and we're going to go that way a little bit, but I don't know if I'll go all the way to where I used to live. I mean, it's only like 2 miles away. It's not that far. But I got the bike out during COVID because I wanted exercise. I was tired of being cooped up. And I went over to, surprisingly one day, I went to Goodwill and I found this old lady seat. It's a seat designed for people with, let's say, wider backsides. But it is a bicycle seat, so I went ahead and bought it. Put it on. It is a lot more comfortable. But then, I moved out. COVID was over. I wasn't really riding a bicycle too much anymore because of pain and injuries I suffered when in the military. Riding bicycles, being bent over like this, puts a lot of stress on my shoulders, and I have shoulder damage. Puts a lot of stress on my lower back. I have lower back damage, etc. So those days of riding, 5, 10, 15 miles a day have come to a relative end. Or so I thought, which is also why I wanted the electric bike, to kind of alleviate some of the stress on my back and everything with all the pedaling. I think I can go this way. So fast forward. Oh, there's somebody on the trail. I thought I saw somebody over here. But last couple of years I've been working out a lot. Still trying to get rid of that COVID weight. Problem is I eat out a lot at restaurants, fast food joints, whatever. So I don't eat as healthy as I could. So I work out. I am covered in muscle now, but I'm still overweight. Think less Spider-Man, more Wilson Fisk, if you're a comic book person. So I was at my storage unit. I decided to get the bike out, thinking, let me see if I even enjoy or if I can my back can handle it before I invest, $1,500, $2,000 in a new bicycle, an electric bike. Whew. So this is new. Problem is, I think this is all going to be uphill headed back, because while this is relatively flat, I can definitely feel the downhill function. And even though I'm barely a mile into this ride, my butt's already feeling it. And that's with the fancy seat. So yeah, thought I'd go for a ride. It's a nice day. I'm leaving. It's 10:45 in the morning. It is Sunday, May 11th, 2025, also known as Mother's Day. My birthday is tomorrow. So what I did... Oh, this is the new bridge. I was like, I don't remember this bridge. Yeah, they just built this in the last year. I booked a hotel room for a couple of nights in a haunted hotel, and I'm gonna go stay there. I don't actually believe in ghosts, but it'd be interesting. We'll see what happens. How's it going? So yeah, because I've been through here before, back when I used to live up the road. Oop. Something flew into my hand. I think it was a bug. But yeah, I may actually, if I'm going to do this, I may have to get gloves. It's already hurting my hands. Hurting my butt. Whew. Getting out of shape sucks. Don't do it. Stay young and perfect forever. That is my advice to young people. See, and I used to leave that area right there, about where I passed that guy. That used to be my turnaround point when I would walk over here during COVID before I got the bike out. So I've been through all of this. You can see this little organic trail off to the right. I actually follow those because they get you off the sidewalk, get you away from runners, dog walkers, bicyclists. Yeah, this is gonna suck going back. But there's a place up here I'll turn around. Like I said, this is the first time I've ridden a bicycle in probably 5 or 6 years, at least. I can really feel it in my shoulder. And I do a lot of shoulder and upper back workouts to kind of alleviate some pain, but I can definitely feel it. Oh yeah, there's an incline coming up over here. Whew. I don't know if I have it in me to do the incline. The other problem is I just ate. I had 2 apple fritters because, you know, yum, and a burger. Yeah, there's that incline. Maybe I'll use that incline as a turnaround point. But if you see these houses up here over here to the left, when I used to live over here and I used to walk, most of those houses were still being built. Oh, that was the wrong way. Nope, not gonna make it. And it's my fault. I was changing the front gear and I changed it harder. Whew. And then I haven't changed the rear wheel at all. I don't know if you can see it off in the distance. Not this wooden pavilion in this yard, but out a little further is a green top pavilion. I'll use that as my turnaround point. So yeah, not this one, but that one up there. See, they had electric bikes. Yeah, my other bike has the grip shift, so I forgot which way was lower and which way was higher gears on this, because this has the rapid fire shift. So yeah, this green pavilion right ahead of us is where I'm going to stop and then turn around. So if you look through the trees over here, you see those roofs? That's not where I used to live. That is next door to where I used to live. If you go another 150 yards past that, that's where I used to live. So, yeah. Just kind of hang out here for a second, and I won't record on the way back. There's no reason to. I'm going to listen to music or something. But I just want to get this first ride recorded so I can document how bad a shape I'm in. Thanks for coming along, and I will talk to you guys later.